Hello, hi, 'tis I Crimson, and we're back again, and I feel like it's been forever since we played Genshin. Genshin updated last night. Don't freak out, that was me opening up the game. But yeah, Genshin updated last night, and a whole bunch of new awesome stuff has happened, and there's a new character release, there's, some other cool jazz from the looks of things. I don't know. That one. Next. Done. Okay. So yeah, a whole bunch of stuff happened, and I only opened it so that I could look at things, and that's all I did. So yeah. Ooh. There we go. Noise. Yep. Okay, hi. Hold on. Here we go. Cool beans. Awesome! Things are working. That's the important thing. Just a reminder, this game does contain elements of flashing, so do be careful while watching if you have photosensitivity or epilepsy. This stream might be best to listen to rather than watch. Fight scenes tend to be where most of the flashing happens. Please take care and be safe while viewing. Thank you and enjoy the stream. Here we go! Yeah! God, it's not often that we see, like, the daytime of this area. It's always, like, the evening or something. Still think this is Celeste, the floating city in the sky. I'll do the dailies while we wait for more people to show up, and then we'll look at everything else. I think that's a good plan. Oh look, my login bonus. Thank you. More login bonus stuff. I'll worry about that in a moment. Because I think in order to unlock the story quest, I need more keys. Or no, I just need the one key. We'll do that in a hot second. Okay, we'll still do dailies, because I need to. Well, that's not important. Where are the questies for today? Liyue. Do 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 do. I need more of these. I also need to go to Liyue and beat up trees. So that's cool. Destroy the towers. I can do that. Got it. Yeah. Oh, I just want the towers. Thank you. Ow! Thank you. There's that one. There. Mission complete. Okay, you can just wait a second while I do this. The next one is over here. There's no fun way to get there. Everything's so quiet. I need to change a couple of things, it seems like. Because I was playing with things last night.
I'm coming in.
Shut up, Paimon. I played with the volume of people talking for a while, and then got an achievement because that was like one of the achievements I forgot to get, was playing with the vocal, because then you get an achievement like you could hear Paimon the whole time, couldn't you? And it's like, yeah, but I don't want to. They're underneath the tree. There's no fun way to do this. Maybe I can hit one of them. Let's see what happens. Hi! Got a whole bunch of them.
Lightning slash!
Burst forth! Witness my great undertaking! Victors!
Take this!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Thunderclap!
Cool it! Time for retribution! Oh, so sorry.
Oh, I've never finished this little mission thingy. Where'd they all go? They're there.
One
Hi.
attempt to my another test subject.
Feel this ancient power. This!
That tingle?
Rude.
Dodged it. I got carried. That tingle?
Bellowing thunder!
Have a taste of this.
Take this!
Ta-da! Make sure I collect things, because you never know. There are times where I think I collect things and I don't. Da 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 da. Though I really do need mint for something else. I don't know if I should be doing that. That's okay. I can always get more mint. Let's see. Next mission. Ah, this one. Luckily, because I haven't played in so long, like, even doing quests that kind of repeat themselves, it's not that big a deal. Ah. Yeah.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it! Coming to be! Witness my great undertaking!
Lightning slash!
attention!
Take this!
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Take this!
Feel this ancient power. Burst forth.
Thunderclap!
Protect the ley line. That was so difficult. Hot air balloon. Stop monsters from seizing the cargo. I hate this one. Where is it? Hate protect the cargo. One of the few ones that I really hate. This isn't going well, but I need these. Ignore her.
There you are, eavesdropper.
I wasn't doing anything. Where am I going? This way. I did not think this through. It is not where I thought it was.
Wonder how the old guy's doing.
I can't help you with that.
He's ephemeral.
Do, 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 do. I should have just teleported here. Oh well. I love this music. You want to go this way. Okay. Simple enough.
There's...
Whee!
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Lightning slash!
Ah. Cool beans.
Lightning slash!
Freeze!
What's the hurry? This moment will be frozen in time.
That was fun. Very simple. That's done. Cool, now we can go to Mondstadt. Because Mondstadt Adventurer Guild is a lot easier to find than any of the other Adventurer Guilds.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing.
Today's commissions. Here's your reward. Thank you. Much appreciated. There's something else I completed? Oh. More Mora, because that's what I need. Is a whole bunch of Mora. Not really. But it's making it seem like it. Sorry, I got distracted. Mondstadt welcomes you. That's nice. Oh, there's a claim all button. I didn't realize that. Oh, cool. What character-wise do you want me to look at? You? Attributes. I'm at 10 friendship with the Luke. Yeah. Nice. That's great. Awesome. Cool beans. Oh, that means I need to go to my Serenity pot. Remove Diluc and put someone else there. Maybe Kea.
We have put it. If you ever have.
Not needed. I can't. What you mean it's going under maintenance? Well, that's annoying. Nothing's wrong. Alright, fine. I can't change the look of my... That's fine. Diluc, now that we have 10 friendship, do you have anything new to say to me?
Ah, there you are. You appear to be in good spirits. Not if I'm ever needed somewhere, just say the word. Don't hesitate.
You don't have something new to say. Look at this good doggo. You're a good doggo. Alright, that's frustrating that this is undergoing maintenance, so I can't change anything here. That makes things annoying. Alright. We'll just leave. That's fine. Okay, well, let's see. What's this about? Oh, it's just be like, look, you can change your name card. That's cool. Okay. Let's do test run. Kamisato Ayato's elemental skill will leave a watery illusion behind which will confuse opponents. He will enter the Tamigante state. Something, something. Look at him! Ah, what a good boy.
Ah.
Excuse me. You just stashed boba tea in your... Oh my gosh, he stashes it in his sleeves? That's so funny. What's your other idol animation? Do you have another idol animation is another question.
I'm sure I've forgotten something. Not to worry, I'll simply send someone to fetch it. As soon as I remember what it was.
You only have the one animation? Yep, you do. Okay. That's one. Ooh, that's a cool sword. Oh, that was cool. One, two, three. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. That's cool. What is happening? That was cool. Oh no, I need him.
Mind the deluge. Be still.
Oh, I need him. That's so cool. That's fun. I say I need him. I'm probably not going to get him unless I spend money. And then we have Venti. Venti's skills are cool too. I think Venti would be the only archer I'd have on my team. Because Venti's an archer.
Yeah. Brace yourself. Yahoo!
Ouch.
Brace yourself.
This is
Think
why.
you can get away? Here we go. Let's play. Time for takeoff. Yeah. Yahoo! think you can get away? Yeah. Yeah, time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Ouch.
Eat this!
Woo! I really like his elemental skill set too. It's a struggle because I don't have any of the Archons, so it's like I really want to pull for Venti so that I can finally have an Archon on my team, but also I really want Ayato. Okay, let's just get started with the story mission. Act 1. Chapter 2, this one. Whee! Aw, cute.
Those two look familiar. Ah, it's Ippei and Shinojo!
So it is.
Guess they must be good friends, huh? Anyway, let's go say hi.
Okay.
Hi, Ippei. Hi, Shinojo. What are you guys doing here?
Oh, it's you. Thanks so much for your help last time.
I don't remember what
was
I
just
did, but
ordering
you
some
know.
clothes when I ran into him.
You know these two as well?
We get around a lot.
Yes, they helped me and Master Kamaji out a great deal last time. I've never had the chance to say thank you properly. What about you? How do you know them?
Also a chance encounter. Our lady had them join us as additional guards for a goods escort in order to sneak out of Rito undetected.
Oh, yeah.
Each other, huh?
That's how we know each other.
Not exactly. We've only just met. We both came here to order some clothes and got to chatting. Somehow we ended up on the topic of Master Kamaji and Lady Hiragi's relationship. Wait, it's okay to talk about that, right?
It's probably fine. They've known about it for a long time already.
Yeah, we do know about it.
Yeah! Paimon remembers those two had a thing. In fact, that was why Chisato wanted us to deliver a letter.
Yep.
That's old news, though. So why has it come up now?
They finally get together?
Taking the next step or something?
We have reason to suspect that they'll be getting married soon.
Woo! Cool.
Wow, that's great! They can finally make it official!
Of course, this is just personal speculation. They haven't announced anything, and we wouldn't dare to ask.
Do you want me to
I
ask?
was instructed to place an order for some formal wear for a big banquet. Turns out that Ippei received the exact same instructions as I did.
Ha!
They're both preparing for a banquet at the same time. They're both purchasing the kind of fine wine and confectionery normally reserved for big festivals. It's hard not to put two and two together.
Yeah.
Lady Hiragi has been in high spirits recently, and I heard she's on a diet as well. Surely it's all for the wedding.
Oh.
This is wonderful news! But,
What's wrong? Oh, don't mind me. She's about to be happily married to the love of her life.
That's right. He has
Genuinely
a crush
couldn't
on
be
her.
happier for her.
Right? I think so too. It's fantastic.
He's in love with her.
Yes, but
I forgot
we
about
shouldn't let
that.
ourselves get overexcited. What if it's all a big misunderstanding? As things stand, we have no actual proof of a wedding. Now, if they sent me out to deliver wedding invitations, that would be a different story.
Shinojo doesn't look like he's taking this very well at all.
You seem down.
Sorry, I just haven't slept well recently. I'm ashamed to be so out of sorts at work. I'm not living up to my responsibilities, either to the Kanjo Commission or to my lady.
Aw.
Are you worried about their wedding?
Not exactly, it's just everything feels kind of up in the air until they make it official.
I get what you mean. I really do. We need this wedding to be set in stone before the celebrations can really begin.
Actually, you don't get what he means at all.
What should we do? Should we just straight up ask them?
I don't know. That seems a bit rude.
I do it. I just straight up ask. The Yashiro Commission oversees wedding ceremonies. They'll know something.
Right! If Ayaka knows about it, that means it's a sure thing.
I don't think it's a good idea to bother the Yashiro Commission about this.
It's fine. She and Ayaka are practically best buds. There's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I'm best friends with
I see.
Ayaka.
Then thank you. Thank you very much. Having a definite answer will stop my thoughts from running wild.
Let's go to the Kamisato estate.
I'm gonna teleport there. I can't read. Leaf falls. Teleport to the Kamisato estate.
This place impresses me every time I come here. It's
Yeah.
so magnificent, but still so elegant.
Looks really cool.
We'll just wait here. We don't want to cause any extra trouble for you.
Okay.
Ayaka wouldn't mind.
Honestly, even if we did come with you, we wouldn't know what to say or do once we were inside. So we'll just leave you to it.
Okay.
Alright then, we won't be long.
We might be long. Bye. Excuse me, I gotta go see my friend. Urch. Ooh. Toma!
Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing. Now what should I do next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us!
Hey guys, it's been a while.
Hoy at me!
If you're looking for my lady, I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh? That voice. Toma, would that happen to be the traveler?
Yes.
Greetings, traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan and Yashiro commissioner, Kamisato Ayato.
Hi, Ayato! Look at you!
Greetings, both. I have long been indebted to you on my sister's behalf. Finally, I have the chance to express my profoundest gratitude to you in person.
Hi.
Ayaka is out today. If you are here regarding anything related to the Kamisato clan, you are quite welcome to discuss it with me instead.
Oh, hi. Your flattering words.
Paimon, shut up!
Us. Please excuse the suddenness of our visit, for
Paimon.
it is most improper etiquette.
Paimon.
Why on earth are you talking like that?
Well, He seems like a pretty powerful person. He's already working his way up Paimon's list of people to never mess with. Look! As soon as he stands up, the whole atmosphere in the room changes, and it feels like you gotta be super polite.
You shower me with praise undeserved, my little guest. There is no need to be quite so formal. This is a private residence, so please, relax.
Oh, good. Because that whole spiel was really tiring just now. Alright, now that that's over, Paimon's just gonna ask the question.
Paimon goes from polite to presumptuous in a split second.
We heard a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato are gonna get married soon. Do you know anything about that?
Oh? I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet.
As it happens, we crossed paths with them before.
I see. Well, it's true. It wasn't long ago that I received the news myself.
Oh,
The head clans of 2 commissions are to become joined through marriage. This is big news for the whole of Inazuma.
that's good,
Since the
right?
Yashiro Commission presides over cultural and ceremonial affairs, it closely involves us, too.
Yes. And since the commissions are kind of the face of the Almighty Shogun to the masses, this wedding is one that we have to treat as a serious affair.
Right, makes sense. Ah, 2 true lovers becoming husband and wife. What a happy occasion.
It is. High-profile matrimonial links between 2 commissions are extremely rare. But these 2 truly love each other. Tradition should give way to freedom in this case.
Ooh,
All right then. I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the best wishes of the Kamisato clan.
Toma, you are a good boy.
No need. I'll visit them personally this time.
Huh? But you have other things to be doing.
You
This is
you
a
guys were
marriage
playing a
between
game.
The Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan. The Kamisato clan must demonstrate an appropriate level of respect.
Other things
The
to
work of the
do.
Yashiro Commission is indeed multifarious. Normally, weddings and other ceremonies would come under the supervision of my sister. But she is presently occupied with other matters, and I happen to have a little time to spare. This will be a good chance for me to pay a visit to the bride and groom. Oh, and would you 2 care to join me?
You mean us?
I presume you 2 have a special connection with the individuals in question.
True.
You would not be quite so interested in this matter. This being the case, why not come and offer your best wishes too? Or is my presumption incorrect?
No, you're correct.
Oh, it's not as interesting as you make it sound. No special connections here. Super ordinary ones, actually.
Are you sure about that,
We
Paimon?
just agreed to help deliver a letter this one time, that's all. Although wait, does that mean we helped make this wedding happen?
Paimon, don't overestimate your contribution here. Romantic relations are determined by fate.
Alright then.
But still, let's go see them.
I cannot thank you enough. Your mere presence shall surely mean we are spared the futile pursuit known as small talk.
Aw.
Wait, you're the Yashiro commissioner, but you can't do small talk?
Small talk is a chore. Of course, there are some people in the world who quite enjoy doing chores, but I am not one of them.
Aw,
Toma.
Ayato.
I'm heading out with my 2 guests now. I'll leave the residence in your capable hands.
Not a problem. Take care, my lord.
Toma's such a good boy.
What's wrong? Are you worried about having to be on your best behavior around my lord? Don't be nervous. He's actually pretty easy to get along with. Well, the vast majority of the time, at least.
Wow, Toma. Where am I going? Oh, just outside. Easy enough. Hi guys, I'm back.
Ah, you're finally...
Ah, Yashiro Commissioner.
Who are these 2?
Friends.
They're friends of ours. Paimon do the introductions.
You introduce your companions to Ayato and update Ipai and Soju on the
So
situation.
it's true. Well, there we have it. That's it then. So be it.
Poor
Great,
BB.
so our hunch was spot on.
It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you, so I would be much obliged if you could keep it in strict confidence until an official public announcement is made.
Don't worry, sir. We give you our word. We won't tell anyone about it.
That puts my mind at ease. Now, on the topic, we'd like to pay a visit to the Kujo clan. Would you mind leading the way for us?
Of course not. I'd be honored.
Hey, G-Palms. I'm doing good.
This is where I... Goodbye then.
Soju.
Cheer up, Shinojo.
Shinojo. My
I'll
bad.
try. Thank you.
Oh, poor BB. How you doing, J-Palms? It's good to see you. Okay, where am I going? That way. I'm good. Good to see you. Yeah! I'm glad you're doing good. Genshin had an update, and so we're checking out all the cool stuff for the update. And we're hanging out with Ayato, and I really want to pull him, but there are very slim chances. The other thing that's very rude about this banner sequence is that Ayato is on one of the banners, and Venti is on one of the other banners, and I've been trying to get Venti since day one. So that's a little unfair.
The defense is on the left side of the tower.
Because I really want Ayato, because Ayato has some really cool movesets. And he's also a sword user, which is like characters that I tend to use a lot, is the sword users. But Venti would be like the only archer that I'd ever use because his skill set is so good. It's unfair. Did you actually wave to me? That's cool. Hi.
All right, then. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it from here.
Okay. Thanks, Ipai. I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have prepared a more extravagant reception.
Aw.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. In fact, I'm not here on official business at all. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi. What a glorious marital alliance this shall be. Given the close ties between our clans, it seemed only right that I should come and offer the Kamisato clan's congratulations in person.
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well!
How have you been?
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryou Commission have slowly started to stabilize.
That's good.
I'm still acclimating to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task, so I can live up to everyone's expectations.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you.
I just
They
heard a
say
Yuki.
you're hardworking, upright, and responsible.
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't have achieved anything without the support of my people. Thanks to them, everything is gradually stabilizing, and I finally had the chance to focus a little on my personal life.
Woo.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
Sounds like it was worth sending that letter. You must be a smooth operator. Letter.
Come on now, you're embarrassing me. Pardon me,
You can do
It's
it.
perfectly all right. Please, continue. I'm quite content to listen. It's a joyous occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be. Really, who stays stony-faced when talking about a wedding?
You're
Aw.
right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing? Do you think it's too sudden?
Of course not. Where there is true love, nothing should be allowed to stand in its way. No doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinions. But of course, you will have factored this into your decision, and I'm sure you are prepared for whatever challenges may lie ahead.
Yeah.
Indeed I am.
So please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not be worried about things for which you are already well prepared. Nevertheless, there is just one small aspect of this that puzzles me a little.
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But on the other side of this equation, Lady Hiragi's father, Hiragi Shinsuke, is still in prison.
Wait, when did this
If
happen?
you choose now, of all moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans, the kinds of rumors that may begin to spread both among the general public and in the Kanjo Commission are not likely to be in either of your best interests.
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a while now. Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've always had to communicate in secret by sending letters. So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity we have.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much trouble for us as possible. Oh, he is the worst.
I think he wanted
I
us to
can see where you're
deliver like
coming from.
3,000 letters.
But you're only postponing the problem, not solving it. You will still have to face it sooner or later.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her in spite of everything, how can I disappoint her?
Oh, so she proposed to you?
Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation, I went to meet her and have a serious conversation about our future. It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter. So coy.
That's cute.
Huh? Really?
I guess she was pretty shy. Maybe she prefers things to be more implicate?
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it. I'll never forget the look on her face.
Oh.
Anyway, as her boyfriend, I knew she was just pretending, so I played along and said, I was only joking about the letter, and then I proposed.
Aww.
After making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes. We spent that afternoon working through all the details of the wedding.
Okay. So you discussed it and decided on a date.
We did. I guess it was a chance to finally express our commitment to one another.
Do we get to
Clearly
see the
and
wedding? That would
completely.
be really cool.
And you know what? I think it was about time. No matter what happens next, I will always be there for her as the one person she can always rely on.
Did the sun just rise or are you
Give me a
gleaming?
break.
Are you shiny or did the sun come up?
Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in love act like this? He just won't stop talking.
Nothing can stop him from sharing his love story. I think he can't help it. Oh, he was just gleaming.
Apologies,
That's
my
hilarious.
friends. And also to Sir Kamisato. I must sound like a fool.
Far from it. On the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my mind at rest. No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. If I had any reservations before, I certainly don't.
The sun
now.
came up.
I wish you a joyous wedding when the day comes.
Yeah, even if it's kinda irritating to see you all smug like this, it's still a happy occasion. Good luck on the day, and have a happy wedding.
Thank you all. It means a lot.
We have some other business to attend to now. Until next time.
Very well. I'll see you out.
It's just really funny to me. Like, you part ways with Kujo Kamisato Ayato to have more to say to you. When you're in buildings and the sun comes up, it's just so aggressive. It's like,
He
oh,
seems
sun's
busy.
up.
That must be true for anyone about to get married, right? It's a happy kind of busy, though.
Oh, my bad.
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on cloud 9. What do you
Kamaji.
think, traveler?
He seems generally happy, but I'm bothered by how the whole thing began.
He chalked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound like the Hiragi Chisato I know. It bothers me also. But unfortunately, attempting to seek the truth of the matter would likely be fruitless.
How so?
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventures, we always find a way to get to the bottom of it.
I see. So that's how adventurers think. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on, and I must be cautious about taking a stance. This makes it difficult to investigate.
So send us
Secondly,
to investigate.
and more importantly, the person involved doesn't seem to care. If we intervene without his blessing, good intentions may lead to catastrophic results.
You do have a point. Kamaji doesn't seem worried at all.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient.
Speaking from experience?
Sort of. I have to take this approach, or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be done. My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of trying to find out what could have caused it, it is better to look at the situation itself. If the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, then it is acceptable.
But are there really no negative consequences to this?
We don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiragi Chisato's thoughts are, do we? I have to say, I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and thoughtful, just as my sister describes.
Yeah.
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked everything through, haven't they?
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. But there are two sides to every story.
That's true.
I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on this.
I do too.
Makes sense, but Paimon still doesn't quite get it.
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. Let's take the opportunity to hear her thoughts.
Yeah.
If she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji, perhaps they can navigate the challenges ahead successfully. But if not... well, life isn't always a smooth journey.
Very true. Investigation time! There's some interesting jazz happening. Whee!
There
Let's
is
see.
still much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business leaders who frequently visit Rito?
At the very least, we should send them invitations.
I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner.
Hello.
To what do we owe the honor on this fine day?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing just now. I come bearing the felicitations of the Kamisato clan.
The heck does
Would
that
Lady
mean?
Hiragi happen to be available at this moment?
Our lady is entertaining guests right now, and we're not entirely sure how long she will be.
But please, do come in. We will arrange some tea and snacks for you and your attendants.
Hey, Paimon is not an attendant!
Yeah.
You misunderstand. These two are dear friends.
You're too kind.
I am happy to be
We
friends
don't wish
with
to
Ayato.
impose. We'll just wander around in the general area. Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations. Please, let us know once Lady Hiragi is available.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding is a joyful occasion, and all the other clans who serve the Hiragi clan are most delighted for them indeed. We're merely doing the best we can to make this wedding as grand an affair as possible.
When the time comes, we'll invite everyone in the clan and even the general public to attend.
Is it gonna be like a parade?
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Good luck. Ciao.
Take care, Commissioner.
Seems like you guys
Sus.
talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can pass the time. The owner always manages to come up with novel ideas. I'm one of his regular customers.
That's cool. Okay, done talking.
Oh, it's Tomoki!
Hi, Tomoki.
Ah, it's you. Good to see you again. Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow.
Don't mind me.
So you know the owner as well?
Yeah.
Yep, we tried his dango milk a while back with the almighty Shogun in Inazuma City.
Ah, I see. So you were involved in that.
We're
I'd
involved
caught
in a
wind
lot of
this
things.
Dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two.
It was unexpected, that's for sure.
I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the stall. The flavor is always new and interesting. When I noticed he'd set up shop in Rito, I simply had to come by.
Oh, thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. More and more people are willing to give my creative cuisine a shot.
That's
It
good.
gave me the confidence to decide that I'm going to stick to creative cuisine from now on.
Yeah.
On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my culinary creations. On the other hand, I wanted my customers to experience the joy of being creative too.
Aw.
So I gave it a lot of thought and finally came up with an all-new business concept.
Sounds interesting. What is it this time?
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients, and they pick and choose whatever they want to mix with their milk or tea.
Ooh. That's
As well as
fun.
dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls, black sugar, and sunsettia.
They
Ooh.
really all go well with milk? Hard to imagine, but who knows? It could be delicious.
What if I were to choose some ingredients you don't have here? Would that be okay?
Well, I guess so. Any novel ideas you have, Commissioner, please feel free to tell me. I'll go buy the ingredients right away.
What's
The
your
whole
idea?
was to let my customers express their creativity freely. So of course, I shouldn't place restrictions on the ingredients if I can help it.
Excellent. There are a few things I'd like to try. Lavender melon, seagrass, and sea ganoderma.
I happen to have those already.
What? You wanna mix those with milk?
I do indeed. Why? What's wrong?
You really think that's gonna turn out tasting good?
It's all about the experience. The taste is secondary. It's great to try new things.
Yeah,
Traveler.
I agree.
Any thoughts?
I want to do the lavender melon.
Sounds like a risky choice. Are you sure? Well, okay. Paimon will have the same as you.
3 milks with lavender melon, please.
No problem. Give me a second. I'll have them ready in just a moment.
Let's go! After a short while, the creative milk is finally ready.
Here, your milk is ready. Give it a try.
Oh, those are cute bottles!
Yep, just as Paimon suspected. Raw lavender melon does not taste good.
I think it tastes all right. It makes me feel in touch with Mother Nature.
I forgot, like, the
Your
idea
review
of...
seemed pretty positive, but Paimon still thinks there are better combinations.
Taste is your
lavender
key
melon-
concern, yes?
Lavender melon.
Obviously, tasty food and drinks are some of life's most important pursuits.
A Paimon, all
Well
you think is
said.
with your stomach.
If I could say the same was true for me, I believe I'd be a very content man.
In other words, you have too many other things to worry about.
Yes. No one has unlimited energy, and I try to conserve mine for the things that really count. To create some mental breathing room, I try not to overthink the less critical matters.
Makes sense.
Having my sister attend public events in my stead and having Toma as housekeeper has also been a great help and allowed me to focus.
We're just passing the time here, though, anything else to think about than what we're doing right now?
One or two things.
What?
Let's continue this discussion somewhere else.
Let's go. We gonna fight?
I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence.
You saw who Hiragi Chisato was meeting? You overheard those guys talking about something?
No, it was just a small detail. I was curious to know their thoughts on the wedding, so I asked them about it.
Oh.
Naturally, they responded that all other clans are happy for the Hiragi clan.
Yeah.
But that's not the truth.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in the Tri-Commission.
That's true.
Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan, but now she plans to marry into the Kujo clan. If I belonged to one of the assisting clans to the Hiragis, I would not be feeling optimistic about the future.
That's true.
But they didn't mention a word about that. They simply said they were delighted for them. These are not unintelligent people. I highly doubt it is because they simply do not realize.
I guess it is a bit strange.
I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders. But still, the more I think back over that conversation, the more it doesn't sit right. Keep a close eye on them, Hisashi.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Ninja?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban.
Ninja.
He's been quietly watching out for us this whole time.
Knew
Merely
it.
doing my duties, sir.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today.
Well received. I'm on the case.
Let's go, Ninja!
And I almost forgot. That milk I just had? Please order one more and deliver it to Toma.
As you wish, sir.
Oh, Toma.
Oh no, poor Toma.
Good luck, Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded. She's waiting for you in the courtyard.
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi Chisato.
Aki, hoi! To catch you up on what you've missed, we went and met with Ayato. He was playing shogi with Toma, and we just found out that the Kujo clan and Chisato, I can't remember what her clan is, are getting married. And now we're kind of investigating it because it's really sus. So Ayato's with us while we investigate this. Hiragi. It's right there in the corner. So now we're going to talk to Hiragi because there's like some sus things going on. Because the head of the clan right now is Chisato because her father's in prison because of the jazz that happened. And now we're investigating it because we're kind of sus. But we're hanging out with Ayato, and that's the important thing. I'll do the test out character, like, hold on. I'll, like, oh, I have things I can collect. Thank you. Test run. I'll show you his moveset because, oh my gosh, is his moveset so cool. So, like, there he is. Look at this man. He's so pretty. Okay, wait for his idle animation because it's so funny. Oh, he does have a second idle animation. That wasn't the animation that I wanted, but that was cool. I want his other animation. Pull the drink out of your sleeve!
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Yes. Now to start reeling them in.
Do you like to go fishing? Do your other animation! This is important! Aki needs to see this! Sir. There we go. Pulls. Isn't that cool? And then his fighting animation. He just pulls friggin' boba tea out of his sleeve. Yeah. 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Isn't that cool? And then, like, this is his. Also, now the next part that you're gonna love about him is this. This is why I want him. Just so I can do this. Isn't that so cool? I want him now. Now, the only downside with this double banner run for the wishes is, so you have Ayato, but you also have Venti. And I've been trying to get Venti since, like, day 1. Venti is, like, the only archer that I would ever use on my team because I love his skill sets. It's so unfair. I already did a 1 pull, or... No way they make us choose, right? Like, okay, so, like, it would make sense to me if it was, like, Ayato and Ayaka as the polls that you could do. Or, like, Ayato and Toma. It'd be better if it was Toma, because I already have Toma. But, like, why did you choose Ayato and Venti? You know? They're from 2 different nations. So I'm really upset with the banner rerun on Venti right now. Because they're rude, right?
Hi, nice to see you again, Chisato.
It's been
I heard that
forever.
Sir Kamisato had brought some guests, but I didn't know it was you two.
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi. How have you been faring?
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to meet you, let alone here in the comfort of my own home. I'm doing very well indeed, thank you. You must be so busy. Thank
Our
you
feet
so
don't touch
much
the
for
ground.
taking the time to come and congratulate
Our toes do.
Kamaji and I. It really means a lot.
But our feet don't touch the ground.
But of course. The Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. In fact, we visited Sir Kujo just now. It's clear that he's very much looking forward to the wedding.
Such a cute detail. It's...
Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather
I can
elated
say
myself.
you're fine.
I sincerely wish you a joyful wedding and a blissful marriage.
The fun thing... I'll play with chairs in a moment after this conversation, because each person, you can see... They actually sit there and take their height into consideration with the chairs. So when they sit, if they're shorter, their feet won't touch the ground. And if they're taller, their feet will touch the ground. It's adorable. I love the detail.
Thank you for your kind words. This was not an easy decision to make. We will both have to work harder from now on. I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But come what may, we will stand as one and face whatever the future throws at us, together.
Sounds like things are pretty tough for you, Chisato.
Yes. To be honest, I'm still a little nervous about it all. But Kamaji has been so supportive. His promises have comforted me a lot.
It sounds like you have some considerable reservations, Lady Hiragi.
Yes. Well, there are so many things I need to consider. In case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just now. I was in fact meeting with one of the Kanjo Commission's officers, Shinojo.
Oh.
Really? Him?
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. He charged in all of a sudden and said that he had something very important to tell me.
He confessed his
He didn't mince
feelings?
his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to marry Kamachi.
He finally went there.
He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts out of line. I was quite shocked to see him so agitated. But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He thinks that now is a bad time for this wedding to happen. He pointed out that I am like the final pillar propping up my clan. If I marry into the Kujo clan, that pillar is taken away. There will no longer be a voice of authority in the Hiragi clan. And it could be a disastrous move for my personal image, too.
It's just two families becoming one big family, though, right? What's the big deal?
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences every facet of life. After the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanjo Commission's attitude toward you may undergo some significant changes thereafter.
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be saying, but I'm starting to have second thoughts. Maybe I went along with it all too easily. Maybe I allowed myself to be pushed into this.
Chisato.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm making my guests listen to me complaining.
No problem at all. The Yashiro Commission has a duty to listen to you. Now that I've heard your concerns, I should offer to help you as best I can. For instance, by helping you gather your thoughts on the matter. Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie the knot was prompted by a letter he received from you. But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you were just being coy. Oh, dear. Perhaps I should have kept that part to myself.
Oh, Ayato.
What? But that was... It was just a prop in his playful proposal, wasn't it? It was clearly purpose-designed, what with all the fancy lettering and so on.
Fancy lettering, you say? So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not have chosen this moment to be wed?
When it comes down to it...
Someone's pulling some strings.
Yes, I think so. Oh, do you mean to say that this letter is not what I thought it to be?
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh? But then... How did...
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say that the origin of the letter is ultimately not of great importance.
He's saying that to ease her
Who
mind.
knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy. After all, he had no particular reason to be forthcoming with us about the details of his playful proposal.
I understand. As you say, ultimately, the origin of the letter doesn't matter. But my position does matter. Kamaji and I thought that we needn't worry about anything that lies ahead, because we can face it all together. But now,
That's a cute banner.
I think I should give it some more thought.
Makes sense.
Marriage is the most important decision of your life. Don't let yourself regret it. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiragi clan. Please, do not be compelled by circumstances to make any decision that goes against your will. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing. It is my earnest wish that both of you may enjoy a bright and beautiful future, not a bittersweet one.
True.
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me. I can't thank you enough, Sir Kamisato. I'll think very carefully about your advice.
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over, we will excuse ourselves now.
Oh, wait. Let me see you out.
Thank you, Lady Hiragi, but there will be no need. Traveler, let's find somewhere to talk.
Tell Paimon to be quiet the entire time. I'm surprised Paimon didn't talk at all during all of that. Honestly. Can I sit? Okay, okay. These chairs are really bad. Never mind. I'll find different chairs. I'm gonna steal your mint. I need it. I need it to make blue dyes. I don't want to talk to Susan. It's a stool. You can stand on it. It's fine, right? I'm stealing this radish.
Hiragi Chisato is on a totally different page than Kujo Kamaji. Ayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions? Couldn't you just have told her what you'd do in her position? Because Paimon's pretty sure you have an idea.
You can't.
I said everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission's stance. Interfering too much with other commissions' domestic issues will only create trouble.
Yeah.
The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems. But Hiragi Chisato has yet to see it. We must be vigilant.
Yeah.
Strange? In what way?
The letter.
Someone
Paimon
wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible, and if my guess is right, it is someone from within the Kanjo Commission. This person is presumably also responsible for the mysterious and misleading letter. Think about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiragi Chisato's future, while the heads of the supporting clans ostensibly have no concern at all. It doesn't add up.
See, I knew
When
something was
someone's words
sus.
and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior.
So someone is coveting Hiragi Chisato's position?
Yes. It's a smart strategy. Far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryou Commission's Takatsukasa clan. Even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was, there would have been no repercussions. They could simply have explained it away as a misguided but well-meaning matchmaking attempt by a member of the family. But if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it has so far, the perpetrator would successfully weaken the Hiragi clan without ever having to lift a finger against them, all under the guise of simply encouraging a wedding. With
Yeah,
Hiragi
see,
Chisato
sus.
having married into the Kujo clan and the head of the Hiragi clan in prison, challenges to the Hiragi clan's leadership would begin to emerge throughout the ranks of the Kanjo Commission. Eventually, another clan would take the Hiragi clan's place.
Unfortunately, there's no evidence.
Actually, we have evidence. His name is Shinojo.
Shinojo?
Oh no.
He should be back by now.
Ninja! Hi, Ninja.
That's the second time you've done that. Paimon cannot deal with this.
Did
Paimon,
they take
shut
one
up.
of the Kanjo Commission officers
I knew the
away?
ninja was coming.
Yes, his name is Shinojo.
Knew it.
As I expected. They cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. They have to act now while the Hiragi clan is at its weakest. Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo Kamaji, and the wedding was sure to go ahead. But after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo, she began to have second thoughts. In their eyes, Officer Shinojo has interfered with their plan.
But why did they suspect him and not us?
There's a fishing
Someone
spot
was
over there.
eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time. That's why I was a little reserved.
More ninjas!
No way. Whew. Lucky Paimon didn't say anything stupid.
Yeah, Paimon, glad you were quiet the entire time.
You got what you meant about the letter, though, right?
I think so. But whoever is behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. They will not be inclined to respect Hiragi Chisato's own wishes.
Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated, treated like a pawn, with even her marriage becoming a battleground for political power play.
That's so messed up.
Despite all of this, she still believed that a happy future was awaiting her. When she formally marries into the Kujo clan, she will lose her title as daughter of the Hiragi clan, her position in the Kanjo Commission, and above all, her independence.
Marriage is such a trap.
We've got to stop her. We can't let this evil plan come to fruition.
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows, letting unsuspecting pawns do their work. This is what makes their approach so smart.
Yep.
We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become the villains of the story.
For once, I
and face
agree with you,
immense public
right?
Backlash.
So what are we gonna do?
We're gonna fight!
At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation, their only option is to come out from the shadows and bare their fangs. I will wait for that moment to arrive. But first things first, we must go and rescue Shinojo. He has done nothing wrong and does not deserve to be punished. Tell me where Shinojo is. We'll head off right now.
Gotta rescue Shinojo. It's a good thing that he loves Chiato or Chisato, because like that could have gone really bad, but at the same time he got himself into some trouble. Yeah, the only downside to the main character. Okay, yeah, see? So that's how she sits. Her toesies touch the ground. And then
This job's so much easier now that I don't have to
like
check everyone's travel permits.
Kea, his feet could touch the ground, but he decides to lift up his heels. Diluc. Yeah, Diluc feet can also touch the ground. Albedo. Look, see? He's shorter, so his toesies can't touch. His feet can't touch. And then if we take someone, trade out Diluc for you.
Conquering demons is what I do.
And you for you.
Ta-da! Clee's here.
So like Clee, look how cute. She swings her feet. And then like Xiao's feet can't touch. I think I'm gonna switch you back for.
Let's go.
And then I think I also have Seiyu.
Drat. You caught me.
Whoop, not what I meant to do. Do you also swing your feet? You do. You do swing your legs.
This job's so much easier.
Look how she holds her hands too. No. I also have Diona. Where is Diona? There. My mouse was right on her.
Leave it to me.
She also curls up her tail.
This job's so much easier now that I don't have to check everyone's
It's fun because she also jingles when she runs. I think she and there's quite a few people that jingle when they run. I think she does, and I think Sucrose does. Oh, I forgot I have Chi-Chi. have all 4 of the minis. Get Albedo back.
Understood.
Okay, where am I going? Over there. Do I have a teleport over there? Just by chance. I do! What's that? Is that a bird? I missed the bird! Damn. That's okay. Investigate the cave. Found him!
What are you doing? Release Shinojo this instant!
Stop this at once. It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders from our master. No one else.
Uh-oh.
Really? Then please, excuse me.
Oh, he angry!
Battle formation! Soldiers, quick!
I can just hold down the button, I don't actually have to... I don't have to click.
Cascade.
Oh, behind me? Hi.
Mind the deluge. Be still. Withdraw.
I need him so bad.
Let's go. We must report to Master right away.
Who the fuck's your master?
Hey, get back here!
Bye, Paimon.
No need to follow them.
Aw, damn it.
We need bait to catch the fish anyway. Leave them be. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. Let's free Shinojo first. But in all the chaos, it must have been kicked to one side. Where did it end up?
I could probably find it.
What the? It's a Tanuki?
Oh,
Don't
no.
tell Paimon that the Tanuki took it!
I have to find
Let's
the
follow
Tanuki.
it and see.
I don't like dealing with the Tanuki. Man. Where'd he go? I'll get to you in a hot second. I lost the Tanuki. Found it. Still didn't give me the key. Where did he go now? There you are. Thank you for the lurk.
Bye.
Crap. Oh, found it. Sweet. Enjoy your lurk, Aki.
Thank you. Thank you. It was terrifying. They said they were gonna throw the cage into the sea with me still inside.
Damn.
Wait, you have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding. It's all part of a scheme. Someone's trying to use the wedding for their own ends.
Calm down, Shinojo. It's okay. We know about all that.
Huh?
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility, and so far, everything is unfolding rather as we expected. Those behind this plan are not going to give up easily. Their next move is imminent. We must devise sufficient countermeasures.
Yashiro Commissioner, you're personally going to take action?
Yeah?
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission, and the stability of all Inazuma is at stake. My hitherto neutral stance ends now. The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games. As a commissioner, I am a servant of the Shogun, and it is therefore my duty to handle these tiresome matters on her behalf.
Ayato.
That's true.
Shinojo, don't return to your post yet. Find somewhere safe and stay hidden. Traveler, Paimon, let's get out of here.
A short while after leaving.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner.
He's the bad guy.
I hear you showed up here with no explanation and attacked my men. You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission, now would you?
No, but you
I
are.
heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. As a responsible official of Inazuma, I could not in good conscience stand idly by. Shinojo may be your
It's cool that the
retainer,
shadow went away
but
as
the
soon
law
as he
does
started
not
talking.
grant you the right to
That was
abuse
cool.
him.
Abuse? Nonsense. I was just teaching him a lesson. Out of nowhere, a low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiragi and start spouting out the most absurd and insulting nonsense one can imagine. A truly egregious loss of decorum. I dare say, the poor lady was terrified.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons for his actions? Because otherwise, why would you describe it as out of nowhere?
Two people from two different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. And yet this young gentleman took it upon himself to fabricate a nonsensical disaster story around it. How should I know what he was thinking? Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi will always be the daughter of the Hiragi clan and the most distinguished member of the Kanjo Commission.
But you know that's not how it works.
And always will be her loyal assistants. It's our duty to see that she never has to worry about anything. Loyalty and duty are our guiding principles. Not only did this guard show no regard for either, he went out of his way to upset our lady. How could one do such a thing? Even if we
Can
put
we
it
punch
down
him?
to a rare moment of impulsivity. I have to say, I'm surprised to see one of such noble standing as yourself rushing to his defense.
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
But he's so difficult to argue against.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. There's not been a dull moment since I took up my post in the Yashiro Commission.
Your hair is
Every
glowing,
day
and
I've
that's
been
cool.
exposed to new and fascinating things. For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue. So long, in fact, that you can tie 2 knots in the portion of it that extends out of its beak. I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be able to guess what people do with these unusual avians.
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever, and certainly doesn't make a suitable pet. If you catch one, the best thing you can do is actually cut its tongue off and throw it out of the window.
What the shit?
The reason they give is this. The longest tongue has the most to say, but don't be deceived as it chirps away, lest the song it sings lead you astray.
Okay.
I say, Yashiro Commissioner, are you here simply to mock the Kanjo Commission?
That's a cool little
Far
saying.
from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals, upright and forthright, conscientious and loyal.
It's kind of like another saying where it's having a long tail, you're bound to step on it. That's another little saying for the same thing, pretty much. It's just like you get so cocky that you're bound to misstep. So that's what his little quote
It is
thing was.
unbecoming of such people to resort to lies,
That's cool.
deception, and filibustering, all as part of a plan to remove Lady Hiragi from her position in the Kanjo Commission.
Yashiro Commissioner, Please don't make accusations without any evidence.
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? I have a credible witness who can confirm you were quick to try and make him disappear as soon as he said something that you did not like.
Yeah.
Dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan is now represented by someone with less of a sense of loyalty than even an ordinary servant. You studied hard and took a government position, only to make it to where you are now just to play these petty power games behind the scenes. I'm not sure whether it's because you're smart enough to play the system, or too foolish to know any better. In your years of service to the Shogun, not only have you managed to glean nothing good from the people around you, you have also let yourself be blinded by self-interest. And now you have ruined your once bright future.
I mean,
I'm
he's
not
old,
angry,
so it's
Mr.
like...
Matsura. I just feel sorry for you.
Is that right? Then tell me, if you're so bright, what exactly do you think you can do to me? This is at most a Kanjo Commission issue. We'll handle this amongst ourselves. You are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro Commissioner. If you seek to involve yourself in other clans' affairs, might I be so bold then, as to question your motives in doing so?
Punch him!
I think you are simply opposed to an alliance between the Kanjo Commission and Tenryo Commission, because the new balance of power in the Tri-Commission would be a threat to you personally.
No.
So you come here with an elaborate excuse to try and break up this marriage.
No.
So, that's how you view it. Well, I have to admit, you clearly are far more talented than I at monitoring the power balance within the Tri-Commission.
Let me be crystal clear. This wedding is going to happen, and nothing is going to change that. The notices have already been sent out. All of Inazuma City knows about it now. Most of the public weren't aware that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato were courting. But you can bet it's all anybody's talking about now. Once the notices go out, that's it. The wedding is a sure thing, even if it hasn't happened just yet.
I see. It seems like I was wrong.
Yeah, it seems.
So suddenly we see eye to eye?
No.
I had expected you to at least be smarter than most. But it seems that I was gravely mistaken.
Knew it.
Kamisato Ayato! You... How dare you!
You've made your move. Now, I suppose it's time I made mine.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryo Commission together? Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes marginalized as a consequence of this union? Goodness me. Well, I've learned a great deal from talking to you. That will be all for now. If you would excuse me, I shall take my leave.
I love Ayato. This is so cool!
Hey! What was all that? Paimon didn't follow at all.
No
They
shit.
had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, they ended up coming out from the shadows and revealing themselves. Let's see how things are in Inazuma City. Then, I'll take you through the details of my plan.
Yeah! Of course, Paimon doesn't understand what the heck happened. Because, like, why would Paimon understand what happened? Every time anything happens, it's like, I know what happened, but Paimon doesn't know. Paimon never knows. So it's like, I figured out what happened. Ow. I punched my desk. Don't do that.
Look at this. The daughter of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan and the master of the Tenryo Commission's Kujo clan are getting married.
Sounds like an all-around perfect match, don't you think?
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems very sudden. I hadn't heard a single word about it until now.
Good luck to them, I say. I'm sure it must have been a hard decision.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return. However, we can still beat them at their own game. But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
I'm curious. Is he gonna wave at us again? No. Damn. He waved at us last time.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden. I wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, about that. It's kinda complicated.
You briefly explained the situation to Kujo Kamaji.
I see. So someone's trying to take advantage of our marriage.
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal. But we must take Lady Hiragi's situation into consideration.
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love. And I've promised her that I'll do everything in my power to protect her.
You're such a good boy.
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, she should not need your protection. Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help to get through the hard times ahead, which perhaps suggests that, deep down, you realize all she stands to lose. I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. You're an intelligent and gentle person, and I'm sure you would have been able to think about this more objectively were you not so emotionally involved in the situation. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being the independent, gentle, resilient, and strong-willed person she is. For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend on you for the rest of her life. Are you really okay with that?
Shit.
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make her happy. That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer or be manipulated by other people. Yashiro Commissioner, you're right. It was naive and selfish of me to take things this far. But it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan, but it needs a villain.
Can I be the villain?
Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. But it is not without its risks.
Can I be the villain?
Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I want to be the
I've
villain.
told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission. On the contrary, it's a terrible idea that will marginalize the Kanjo Commission. The context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hiragi clan, and the key to their success is coming up against no resistance to the marriage from the Tenryou Commission. But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou Commission has been planning to make a move against the weakened Kanjo Commission? The only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryou Commission is because you care about Lady Hiragi's feelings. And so, your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro Commission to marry her and bring her out of the Kanjo Commission as soon as possible. Once that is achieved, as the person in charge of the Tenryou Commission, you no longer have any reason to hesitate.
I see. This is an ingenious plan. It takes advantage of the situation perfectly.
This will make Hiragi Chisato indispensable.
Exactly. Our purpose is to change Lady Hiragi's position from an unnecessary burden to an indispensable asset. By doing so, we can even strengthen her position in the Kanjo Commission. Once our adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes really looks, they'll do their utmost to stop this wedding from happening. Then, we simply leave them to clear up the mess they've created.
Got it.
So the network of connections? This is all way too complicated for Paimon. Can you just tell us what you need us to
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes story comes to the attention of our dear friends in the Kanjo Commission.
Can I tell them?
Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier, will now be fearing the worst. No doubt he'll be on the lookout for the first sign of a crisis. In that case, he will almost certainly have placed informants throughout Inazuma City. What we need to do is to use these informants as a breeding ground for our fake intel. Sir Kujo, there are certain things that I need you to attend to
I just heard a
personally.
ding. That was cool. Ayato explains the details of his plan
It's almost time.
a while later.
My ninja has located one of the informants. Let's go and see if he'll take the bait.
This is fun. Is busy completing a quest. Home lies over the ocean. Yo is busy completing a quest. Home lies over the ocean. Oh no. That means I have to. Home lies over the ocean. Okay. Apparently, I had a world quest that I never finished. And these characters are important to that quest. How many dishes should I make for lunch tomorrow? Our kids can eat a lot these days. Let's just cook more. Who might you be? May I ask if this is Satsuku's house? Yes, we are. How can we help you? Atsuko asked me to bring you this letter. A letter? Why would that child suddenly want to write a letter to us? The letter is quite long. I mean, she's back at home already, so if she wants to say something, she should just say it to us directly. Atsuko is back? Traveler, it sounds like you're surprised. It's true that Atsuko was traveling abroad before, but she's come back now. Why does she want to send us a letter? Why did she want to send a letter to us when she's already back home with us? Did he mistake us for someone else? Wait a minute, dear. I had a brief scan of the letter. The handwriting and the way it's written, it's definitely from our daughter. The letter also says that she doesn't plan to come back in the near future and tells us to take care of ourselves. What does this all mean? Could it be that she's come back on her own while getting the traveler to deliver the letter to us? I feel there might be a misunderstanding. After that child comes home, we'll ask her. Unfortunately, Atsuko has matters to attend to today. After she's back, we'll ask her for clarification. If it's okay with you, please find us tomorrow evening. We'll get that child to explain everything to you. Where is she now? That child said she's busy working. After breakfast, she left the house in a hurry. Yeah, every day she leaves early and comes back late. We only get to see her in the evening, so we aren't sure what she's really up to. Anyway, please come over tomorrow evening. If that child has done something wrong, we'll make sure she apologizes to you in person. We're really sorry that you had to travel such a long way. That's Atsuko. If only she was more well-behaved. Huh. Okay. So, like, Atsuko that was a world quest that I picked up in, in Liyue. She's the one that kind of walks the docks in Liyue. So, I think there's an imposter. Atsuko should be back now. Let's knock on the door. They seem to be talking about something. That being said, I wonder what happened to the tanuki that we rescued before. You're too kind. That tanuki only had a minor scrape on its leg. If you let it be in the bushes, it would have recovered by itself. I couldn't help it. It was looking at me with tears in its eyes. It looked very pitiful. My conscience just wouldn't let me. Forget it. It's never wrong to do good deeds. It's just that it ate a bit too much, nearly as much as me. Oh. I'm the traveler who came here before. Ah, I remember you. Please wait here. They come out. Hello. No, you're not. I'm Atsuko first. No, nice to see you again. Sorry, I was homesick after giving you the letter. I changed my mind and took a ship back to Inazuma. Sorry for not clarifying things before and making you travel so far. How did you return to Inazuma? I had my ways. You don't have to worry about that. I've prepared the payment for you. Please take it. Thanks for your help. Hurry up and go about the rest of your day. How come things that Atsuko are telling us now are different from what was before? If returning to Inazuma was so easy, why did you ask us to help in the first place? What happened to your business in Liyue? Business? What business? I had business in Liyue? That kind of stuff is unimportant. Nothing is more important than family. I already entrusted all to someone else. Hang on. The real Atsuko had trouble finding a job in Liyue. There's no way that she'd suddenly become rich. Who are you? I'm Atsuko, of course. I look like Atsuko and sound like Atsuko. What's there to be suspicious about? Look here, stop being so persistent. Forget it. I won't talk to you anymore. I've got work tomorrow. I'm heading off now. She leaves in a fit of rage. Atsuko, that child. Why did she get angry all of a sudden? I'm sorry about that, traveler. That child must be too tired from her work. But you saw her for yourself. That's our daughter. That letter, maybe that child forgot about it? But in any case, we'd still like to thank you for the trouble you went through. As for the payment, would you be willing to wait a little longer? Is there anything wrong? Nothing of the sort. We can still afford the payment. And you know how we told you that Atsuko goes to work during the day. The payment that she receives has always been strange. She always brings back weird seeds or some wild fruits, but she never brings back Mora. Even though things like that do have some value, we have to sell them first. For a traveler like you, I guess Mora would be more convenient. Please come here again tomorrow. By then, we should be able to give you the Mora. Where did our daughter run off to? Has Atsuko gone off to work again? Even if she's working the next day, Atsuko usually says something to us before leaving, but today she left without saying anything. After you left yesterday, Atsuko said she was tired and went straight to her room to sleep. By the time we got up the next day, she wasn't in bed anymore. We tried looking everywhere for her. My husband searched far and wide. However, even after half a day, we still couldn't find any traces of our daughter. Did that child go off on another journey again? What a troublesome child. Calm down, dear. I'll look for her again. Please sweep Atsuko's room first. After that child left, she didn't close the window properly. A lot of leaves blew into the room. Before I forget, here's the payment. Please take it. That child, Atsuko. Where is she off to this time? Yeah, I think that Tanuki you saved is pretending to be your child.
That person is one of Matsura's informants. Let's follow him.
Be careful not to get seen.
Sneaky quest.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Where'd he go?
Damn it.
He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we made less noise.
That person is one of Mat. Let's follow him.
Whoops.
Where'd he go?
I goofed.
He was right there a moment
My bad.
ago.
That person is one. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe,
I made
but
bad
from the look on his
choices.
face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Yeesh.
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As
Where'd he go?
Oh no!
He was right there a moment
Damn
ago.
it.
Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we made less noise.
Wasn't making noise. He ran off when I was crouching.
That person is one. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Stupid.
Maybe, but
Stupid
from the
sneaky
look on his
quest.
face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Damn it.
Seems like he's noticed us. Knew he should have been quieter.
I can do this. This is gonna be like an hour
That
of
person is
gameplay.
one of- Let's follow him.
Me struggling to stalk someone.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
The Tenryo Commission has sent a load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
Sneaky.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious. The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As expected. Let's follow him.
There, finally. I did it.
Wow! It's like the whole Tenryo Commission is here.
Excuse me, has something happened on this road? I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a little disconcerting to see this place so heavily guarded.
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji and Lady Hiragi Chisato will take place any day now. Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time and have her live in Inazuma City during the run-up to the wedding.
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi. Not just us either. You'll see more Tenryo Commission members as you go further along. We're all here for the same duty.
Isn't this a little excessive?
Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard and wants to treat her with the utmost respect from beginning to end.
I understand. Sorry to disturb your work. Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't allow Lady Hiragi to leave Rito. Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But we're in no state to defend against a Tenryo Commission attack. I must tell Master right away.
Knew it.
He ran off again!
He looked like he'd seen a ghost. Now he realizes how serious the situation is.
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. In this atmosphere, mounting suspicion will nurture fear among the Kangjo Commission. Now, we wait patiently for it to grow and ferment. The calm before the storm is always the part that unsettles people the most.
Yeah.
Is he really gonna own up and apologize just like that?
Probably not.
If you're curious to find out, you can visit the Hiragi clan in Rito in a couple of days. I have some other business to attend to, so I won't be spending any more time on this situation. In any case, we've made our move. It's only a matter of time before they give up and surrender.
Why are you so confident?
This is not my first time. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
Me too. I hope so too. Bye, Ayato!
He left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like he predicted?
Let's keep an eye on things until the end.
Paimon too. Well, let's go to Rito again in 2 days.
Wait for 2 days. Okay, if I wait for 2 days in this matter, like this, will it work? Or is it 2 IRL days? Because sometimes these missions are like, wait 2 days. And then, like, it turns out that it's IRL days. There was a side thing that I was doing that actually took literal IRL days to do. So I'm curious. Ah, okay, cool. Cool, 2 in-game days.
How much longer does your master plan to hold them off?
I have no idea. We're stuck in limbo here. Master's been very on edge these past few days. He gets irate over the smallest things and is suspicious of everything. He's been yelling at me a lot. I understand that he's anxious, but I mean, what can we do? I've told him before, never cross the Yashiro Commissioner.
Yeah, good advice. With him, you just know that whatever he's doing, a lot of preparation has gone into it. If Lady Hiragi is really taken away, then what will the Tenryou Commission do? And what will the Yashiro Commission do?
Maybe we should tell Master to discuss things with Lady Hiragi.
Hello. How may I help?
Why is there such a... Oh my gosh, I can read. Why is there such a strong Tenryou Commission presence here?
We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiragi to Inazuma City.
Sorry.
Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders, so we have to obey. But every time we attempt to receive the bride, the Hiragi clan always finds an excuse to delay things. Since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we decided to stay in Rito until Lady Hiragi is ready to come with us.
People suspect something is wrong.
We apologize. It was not our intention to stay here so long. We promise our presence here will not impact ordinary people's lives. We can only hope that the leaders of the Hiragi clan will start to cooperate soon. If this stalemate continues, who knows? Sir Kujo might give us orders to be less accommodating.
Yay, Genshin
These people
update,
from the
yeah.
Tenryou Commission have been here for days now.
Hi, Jer.
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiragi. But why would it be taking
I
so
still
long?
haven't updated mine since
I heard
December.
that the Kanjo
That's
Commission
understandable.
suddenly said they don't want Lady Hiragi to leave. To be honest, I'd be hesitant if I were her. A crowd this size comes to Rito? Who knows what they could be planning?
Hoi, Vivi, I love this outfit. Thank you.
Right. Sorry. How did things get to this point?
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But what about what she thinks?
Paimon, can you talk?
Let's go and see.
Thank you, Paimon. Jer, I have to show you this handsome man. Look at this handsome man. Handsome man. Let's see. There he is. Look at him. Also, he takes boba tea out of his sleeve. I wish Paimon would take a vacation. Yeah, Paimon has a lot to say. But, like, the details on him are amazing. He's so cool. His sword's also really cool. Like, if I were to do an weapon wish, this is his sword, which I will probably never get. But that's his sword. And then, like, I have to do his trident again because, like, oh my god. Because I don't know if I'm gonna fight as him again in this story quest. But his skill set is really cool. I really like this.
Kamisato up. Sweep.
Ow! He actually hit me. Good job. Good on you. He's just so cool. And this is really cool. This would be so useful too if I had Ganyu. But I don't. But the other problem is that they're doing this banner run with Ayato and Venti. And Venti's one of the people that I want really bad because his skill set is really cool. He's probably going to be like the only one that I sit there and use as an archer. And I've been trying to get Venti since like day one. Since the first banner. I haven't gotten Venti at all. Like this sweet baby boy. I love him so much. Do one of your idle animations for us. Yeah. And then your skills are really cool too. Let me get out of all of this. Yeesh.
Here we go. Think you can get away?
Try not to enjoy this too much. Blitz.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo! Yeah.
Such a good bean. Venti would really only be the only archer that I ever use. Anyway, on to the main quest again.
Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on out there. What on earth is happening?
A bunch of crazy stuff.
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened was...
Hold on, someone might be eavesdropping. You make sure that no one else is eavesdropping before explaining
After
the whole
Tenryo
situation
Commission
to
arrived,
Chisato.
I suddenly became alarmed. They keep having secretive discussions and won't allow me to have any direct contact with the Tenryo Commission. I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. Now it all makes sense.
Since we last met, have you made up your mind?
I'm sorry. I haven't. Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. Maybe everything would be easier if I simply didn't have the choice.
No.
I used to tell myself things like this to avoid having to think about it. But once I saw the notices appearing out of nowhere on the streets, signaling that the wedding was confirmed, I didn't feel reassured at all. Instead, I felt a great sense of regret. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. This is supposed to be my bright and beautiful future. But what if it's not?
This is exactly what he was worried about.
I can happily accept that if someone was trying to take advantage of my marriage, I should absolutely refuse to go through with it. But that's not the answer I'm looking for. And also, now that things have escalated to this point, it will be tricky to resolve.
True.
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are.
You are
You scared
bad!
me for a second. I thought you'd gone missing.
Don't like you! Punch him in the face!
You? Wait, you're the ones who were with the Yoshiro Commissioner that day.
Punch!
What do you think you're
in
doing
the
here?
face!
Are you trying to convince Lady Hiragi to leave?
Yes!
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here to visit me.
Friends?
I mean, no.
Are you sure?
We're not trying
Just
to convince
friends?
her to leave.
Lady Hiragi, I told you already, these are exceptional circumstances. You need to be more vigilant in everything you do. You are extremely important to us, and to the entire Kanjo Commission. Who's to say they don't have a hidden agenda?
Fuck
If
you.
you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out and say it.
You're acting far less dignified than the last we met.
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately, seeing everything as a threat.
You'll even follow Lady Hiraki's orders now?
Listen
Sorry,
to me.
why can't I pronounce
I know
that?
all the ins and outs of everything that's happened so far. Her arrival might well be your very last chance to fix this.
Dun dun dun.
The
Also, it's
present
nighttime.
state of affairs in Rito shows me that the situation has escalated well past the point where you could hope to control it. If this deadlock continues any longer, we will have nothing to gain and much to lose. This is not an order. All I need you to do is give me an explanation and take responsibility for the situation.
Understood, my lady. I shall discuss with the others right away.
Good job, Chisato. You handled that well.
I was so nervous. But I thought things are now so critical that I should at least give it a try. And it worked remarkably well.
That's what I call a voice of authority.
Yes, well, let's wait and see what happens. I hope they provide a satisfactory response.
A while later, he comes back with his tail
We
between
had a
his
serious
legs.
discussion and reflected on our mistakes. In all honesty, no one can handle the weight of the situation here. Everyone is besides themselves with worry. It'll drive us mad if it continues any longer.
Can she go to her wedding?
I'm so sorry. My actions were radical and duplicitous. I was selfish and ignored the greater good. And then I left the situation to fester. Would you please give us a second chance? For my lady's sake, please give the Kanjo Commission another chance.
It's no use talking to me. You'll have to talk to Kamisato Ayato.
I suppose you're right. The only person who can change the Tenryo Commission's mind will be the Yoshiro Commissioner. We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly and beseech him to help us with the utmost sincerity. Lady Hiragi, might I ask you to join us? You are the most important person. Without you, we have no other way.
Ooh, now we get to go see Ayato again. husband. Also, Jared, I don't know if you're still here, but I hope your day's going well.
By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner?
I am.
Please put in some good words for me.
We'll see about that. I don't know how I feel about you. You're kind of a dick. Ayato. It's us.
Yashiro Commissioner, I'm sure you've heard the news. The Tenryo Commission
He's
is now occupied
sly
Rito,
smile.
refusing to leave until we hand Lady Hiragi over to them. I realize I've greatly offended you with my atrocious actions, and I realize also that this must sound like the very height of absurdity. But please, have mercy, good sir.
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. I fear this leaves no time for small talk. So please, if you would be so kind, get straight to the point.
Ayato's so clever.
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else left to offer by this point. I'm terribly sorry. Everyone in the entire Kanjo Commission now realizes the gravity of this situation. Lady Hiragi is indispensable to us. We promise to always support her. So, would it be at all possible for you to talk to Sir Kujo once more, on our behalf?
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the public if we choose to withdraw the notices now and eat our words. What do you plan to do about this? To lose face for the Tri-Commission is to bring shame to Her Excellency. Are you and your associates ready to face the thunderous wrath of the almighty Shogun?
We will take full responsibility. We'll publish a new notice and hold a conference to explain the situation. We will make sure that the public knows this was all a huge misunderstanding. We'll do everything we can to minimize the impact. Everything we can.
Master Matsura, you should have known it would come to this. Whatever were you thinking? But the Tri-Commission must always put the interests of Inazuma first, regardless of what Sir Kujo and I may feel at this present moment. If the situation in Rito is left to fester any further, things may get out of control. But Lady Hiragi and the inhabitants of Rito are innocent. If we fail to contain the situation promptly, the rumor mill will wreak havoc on the Tri-Commission's reputation. Try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold a tune can be very pleasant to listen to, but they can also become irritating if they don't know when to stop. And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all. But it doesn't take a moment to cut out their tongues and silence them for good.
Yes, I understand.
I've listened to your concerns, and I'll talk to Sir Kujo for you. But I can't guarantee that he will change his mind.
I understand. Thank you for your help, Yashiro Commissioner.
All right, you ought to return now. I'm sure you have a sizable mess to deal with back in the Kanjo Commission.
Okay, then please excuse me. Thank you once again, Commissioner.
Ayato's so clever. I love that. That was good.
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi. I have something to tell you. Would you mind?
Oh? Why, of course. Sir Kamisato, you became a completely different person just now. It felt so intense.
Unruly servants like him need to be severely reprimanded. As a commissioner, the almighty Shogun trusts me to do her will. I did as I should. But now, I'd like to take off my commissioner hat and share a personal story with you.
Oh, please. I'd love to hear it.
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went through an extremely difficult period. My father worked incredibly hard to compensate for the grave errors made by the Kamisato clan long ago and restore our reputation. The work took a toll on his health and ultimately led to his untimely demise. My mother loved him dearly. She passed soon after. This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Ashiro Commission. Behind the scenes, things became very unstable. Everyone thought that the Kamisato clan had lost power. That made my sister and me nothing but burdens hindering the ambitions of others. It may sound preposterous now, but I assure you that is the truth of what the Ashiro Commission has been through.
Huh. Pretty similar to how the Kanjo Commission is now.
Back then, I had no choice but to accept the position I was in. While I desperately looked around for powerful supporters, I endured smear campaigns and attempts to exploit me. I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents' dying wishes, and I also had a young sister to take care of. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. No one can ever be allowed to trample over my precious family.
Oh, Ayato.
Fortunately, I persisted, and the Kamisato clan was able to survive this storm.
I think I now know where my sense of loss and confusion was coming from. Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me in a way that no one else did. That's why he couldn't bear to see me live the rest of my life depending on someone else. I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because of uncertainty over getting married. But the fact is, it's because I felt too young and inexperienced to handle the situation facing me.
The reason why Sir Kujo was able to face the prospect of marriage so confidently is because he's prepared for anything.
That's it. The situation I'm facing now is the same one he faced back then. When his clan was in crisis, he bravely drew his blade and challenged the almighty Shogun.
Which was a really cool scene to watch.
It is time for me to make a stand and become my own person.
Well said. I'm sure once you have grown and gained confidence, your father will be able to let go and allow you to decide how you want to live the rest of your life. It might not sound exciting, but this kind of personal growth is a necessary step in the pursuit of true happiness.
I believe in her.
I'm sure I can get there.
Yeah!
I will use this as an opportunity to take over the responsibilities of the Hiragi clan. I'll think about marriage again after everything is more settled.
Yeah!
This puts less pressure on Kamaji and means I can support and protect myself without having to worry about becoming a burden or dependent on someone else.
Yeah!
My best wishes to both of you were and remain heartfelt. When the time comes for the wedding to go ahead, I will come to congratulate you once more.
Thank you, Sir Kamisato. I am grateful for everything you have shared with me.
Yeah.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot to deal with back home.
Take care, Lady Hiragi. I'm confident that on your return, you will find your Kanjo Commission associates most receptive to your instruction.
Yes, in fact, my recent experience suggests the same. Thank you once again.
I believe in her.
She really has the air of a leader now.
She has a lot in common with Kamaji.
Hats off to you too, sir. Everyone thought there was no way out until you pulled that super smart strategy out of nowhere.
In fact, counter-checking is a perfectly common maneuver in the game of chess. Our rival this time was easy to deal with. He was smart, but short-sighted, and sloppy in his execution. This outcome is entirely within my expectation.
Even so, Paimon could never come up with a plan that cunning in a whole lifetime. Anyway,
Paimon, we know you're not the smart.
It's kind of a relief to see that Chisato has decided to set the Hiragi clan straight.
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me as well. I wasn't about to pass up an opportunity to make less trouble for myself.
Speaking about your stance, you weren't in this just to help Chisato, were you?
Well, the fact is that I am first and foremost the Yashiro Commissioner. Perhaps for Master Matsura, power is his life's pursuit. But for me, nothing matters more than the stability of Inazuma.
It became daytime.
A stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable Yashiro Commission. Only then can the Kamisato clan and the other Yashiro Commission clans have a peaceful existence. But human desire will always be a factor in the equation. This is not the first situation of its kind, nor will it be the last. All I have tried to do is make sure the three parties to the Tri-Commission serve to restrain each other. Stasis is not the only form of stability. A balance of power leaving no room for maneuver achieves the same end.
Mutual restraint.
Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiragi is now. I think I did her a sizable favor in that regard. Dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier for her than navigating a new and unfamiliar one.
There were so many things at play over this one wedding! Wait a second! You weren't trying to stop the wedding from the very beginning, were you?
I thought straight away it was bad timing. Nevertheless, everything I said to Hiragi Chisato was entirely sincere. If you choose to give up your stance on something once, you'll be having to compromise for the rest of your life. I didn't want to see her suffer because she didn't realize what she was getting into. Now, she has the chance to become her own person. Let's see who she becomes.
Okay then, guess we'll have to wait and see.
See you next time.
All right. Farewell, and profuse thanks to you both. I shall have to host you at the Kamisato estate when my sister is next available.
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Everything was perfect. Well, except for one minor detail. I somehow ended up with a glass of very peculiar tasting milk.
Toma!
Didn't you like it? I distinctly remember you saying you are quite partial to exotic flavors.
Oh, my lord.
The Traveler had one of those as well.
I'm sure she's made a great impression on you.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families would have been more guarded against me had she and her companion not been present. It wouldn't have been so easy to get to the heart of the matter.
There you go again, my lord. Placing the focus on other people while discreetly performing your job to perfection.
Naturally. Ah, yes. Now that we're both free, let's finish off that game of chess we started a few days ago.
Aww. That's nice. I'm glad that Ayato and Toma get to finish their game of chess. Even though it was shogi. Which is different. But you know. Awesome sauce. That was that. That was good. Oops. Wrong button. It only took 2 hours? Jeez. Nice. I hit the wrong button. Let us see. I can get 1. What's the second man? 7. I do. I was saving those, but that's okay. I don't really care about the outfits. I didn't get him. That's okay. Okay. That's fine. This is fine. Cool beans. Okay, well, let's see. That is a thing. Oh, I know what that is. Huh. That's economia. We can sit here and do Archon quests. It's an Archon quest? Hi, Dr. D. Excuse me, Archon quest? I just woke up from a nap. No worries. I hope your nap was good. You have a world quest. What's your world quest? Ah, it's you. Well, are you here to brave the Chasm by any chance? The Chasm? Paimon's never heard of any commission like that. Oh, you don't know about the guild's commission yet? Sorry, that's my mistake. Well, the Chasm has been closed for a long time now. No one can go in without the Chasing's say so. Not even the Adventurers Guild. They don't close one eye with you lot? Well, we wouldn't dream of being a bother to the people at Yajing Terrace. It would be counterproductive thing to do, messing with the pre-established policy like that. Even Miss Ganyu, who seems like the most amicable of the bunch, would probably just smile at us and say, "Why don't you have some tea while you wait here?" And then she'll leave you hanging for most of the day until you start wondering whether she'd forgotten all about you till she was nearly off from work. And as we all know, Miss Ganyu never gets off work. Whoa, that certainly does sound very Ganyu-esque way of refusing. Either way, this means that Miss Catherine isn't going to be giving out any commissions about the Chasm anytime soon. Instead, we've got to find more convenient people to help us out in private. Convenient? Yes, like for example, miners from Hirsan Hill, members of the Millith, staff of the Ministry of Civil Affairs. They can get passes to go in more easily and what? Well, so what I'm saying is, oh, vigilant hero who saved Lee away from the sea monster, yet seems to have nothing to do all day, every day, surely you can talk to Millith on our behalf. No idea who you're talking about. I'm talking about you. Come on, she was definitely talking about you. Don't play dumb. Who do you think I'm talking about? Rex Lapis? I'll have you know that I do some important work, you know. Alright, quit your bragging. Whatever the case, you have our thanks for your help so far, and we'd like you to consider helping us again. It's fine if the timing isn't convenient for you, it's just that if you do end up passing through the Chasm, please help me look for a fellow named Munging. Munging? Who's that supposed to be? He's a specialist sent to the Chasm by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. We've got some personal matters that need settling. You can ask him about it if you meet him there. Just pass this message along. You still owe Lan money for drinks. Don't you forget that. He'll get the picture. I'll keep an eye out on the way in. Oh wait, hold on a moment. There's one more thing. If you take this commission up, just negotiate your payment directly with Munin. Don't ask me why the arrangement is like this. We did this at the Ministry's instance. Best not to question their decision and all. Okay, whatever.
Ah, traveler. Right on cue.
Hey, Catherine! Got any new commissions for us today? Also, how come you look so happy to see us? What have you done?
I went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier. The shrine maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected reunion.
Catherine? Drawing fortune slips at the shrine? Is it just Paimon, or is that the most unusual thing ever? Wait, no, that's not the unusual part. We're in Liyue. You went to Inazuma and back in a single day?
Even I have a private life, you know.
Okay, so when you say unexpected reunion, you mean running into us, right?
Who can say? But the anticipation of knowing that an unexpected reunion is due is making me happy to see everyone I crossed paths with today.
Aw, Catherine, that's so cute.
Even though we see each other pretty much every day, whatever makes you happy.
An unexpected reunion.
Wait, are you saying? Oh, Paimon gets it. Well, let's just hope the Shrine Maiden was right. Fingers crossed we find him.
I'm sorry. Did I say something I shouldn't have? You both seem a little down.
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, back to business. Do you have a new commission you want to give to us?
Yes.
How was your day,
as a matter
Crimson?
of fact,
It's
I do.
good.
This one is from a miner. It seems to be related to investigating the chasm.
Really? Does this mean the chasm's not sealed off anymore?
I will leave the requester to fill you in on all the relevant details. His name is
I got some work
Yue,
done.
and he should be at the chasm right
Now
now.
we're here.
All right then. Thanks, Catherine. We'll head there right away.
Very well. Ad Astra Abyssosque. This time you are truly bound for the abyss. Good luck to you both.
Excuse me. Okay, I never really understood what Ad Astra Abyssosque meant. Is it look out for the abyss? Or be careful of the abyss? Is that what Ad Astra Abyssosque means? I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna do that now. What does Ad Astra Abyssosque mean? Because I never questioned it before. Now I'm questioning it. Astra Abyssosque. To the stars and the abyss. That's what Ad Astra Abyssosque means. To the stars and the abyss. I never questioned it before. I was like, oh, it's just something that Catherine says. Okay. Where's the also? Ooh! Oh, that's cool. So this portion of the map's open now. I didn't realize that. I still have jazz to do in Economia. Well, shoot! That's interesting. I never noticed that before. Huh. Cool. I never knew the flames that were coming off of Diluc's ultimate skill in the corner there. Or I never noticed it before. could easily get this chest. Oops, not the button I meant to hit. Here they come!
Retribution!
Come into moment of birth.
Cool it.
Frostbite.
Oh my gosh, why are there so many? Excuse me while I heal. They're just all here. There's so many of them. Now it's a matter of who belongs to what. Cool. Okay.
I'll keep this close.
Hi, I'm here to explore some cool jazz. Bye. No? Oh. Halt! The chasm is sealed off. If you're an outsider, please. Oh, it's you. Oh no, run! We've been recognized. Time to scoot. No. Paimon, come on now. Sorry for scaring you. Of course I remember you. How could I forget the person who saved my life? I was only recently transferred here myself. Didn't think I'd meet you here. Guess I'm a lucky guy, huh? We saved you? Did we do that? Oh, come now. I was at the Jade Chamber when we fought that sea monster together. I was lightly injured and only returned to my post recently. You might not remember me, but I'll never forget you. All of our comrades who fought that day witnessed what you did for Liyue. Could you tell me more about the Chasm? 2 years ago, an unknown incident occurred deep within the caverns of the oh my gosh. Chinese is a little hard for me. It gave the order to close the place. The miners were largely evacuated for safety. It's just a shame that such a huge mine ceased production. Just like that, the workers took their compensation and went their separate ways. Once such a gathering of people is dispersed, I fear it might be difficult to get them back together again. Sorry, got a bit off topic there. I believe that you must be here on important business, so I won't bother you any further. If you have any questions, just ask Ming directly. He should be at the campsite at the mine entrance. Also, it's not that I don't trust you or anything, but it's my job to remind you not to do anything that breaks the law. Don't worry, you can trust us. Come on. Ooh. Wow, the chasm's really impressive. The music's really impressive too.
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission.
Nice.
Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
Never mind that. Let's focus on the task at hand.
Oh, alright then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yuehue, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the Chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the Chasm?
I don't know why
Yes,
I keep getting the
folks over at
H in
Eugene
there.
Terrace finally came
It's
to
Chasm,
their senses
not
and
Chasm.
are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval, but some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
So, it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange.
Was
Deja vu, I just been this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go.
Trees or something.
While one of the miners was on break, he suddenly noticed a few healer trolls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something. Hoi ha,
They
Coco.
walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm. After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilly trails just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Not likely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilly trolls, he's never seen any of
Hoi, turning volume down now. Yeah, that deja vu was kind of
It
loud.
seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilly trolls go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilly trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
I don't dare imagine what's going inside the chasm. Strange is definitely the right word.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission? Thanks, Mr. Miner, sir. We need to consider it first.
We'll take it.
Hey, you can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
When strange things like this happen, I'm inclined to think the Abyss Order is involved.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin. You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
Exactly.
So, what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kinda curious ourselves now, too.
Great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilly trolls keep heading to.
Dang it, too full for emergency food. Yeah, unfortunately. A little too full for emergency food. "10 crates of meat, 10 crates of vegetables, various amounts of firewood and camping equipment to be given to the Millelith outpost, 3 crates of various ores to be sent to the Hushin Hall warehouse in exchange for spare parts for tools in various amounts. Alright, sorry for making you wait. What do you need? Ah, it's you. So when were we all that familiar with you? I mean, you're the heroes who saved Liyue. Your deeds are remembered by us all. Since you're here at the chasm, you must be here on some important business, in which case I'm sure you must have a permit from Lady Kishing, right? We don't. Really? I mean, sorry to trouble you. Since you must be familiar with Lady Ningguang, a permit from her might hold still more weight. Could I see it, please? Heh. Well, we don't have that either. Well, the Lord Tinshu is reclusive yet approachable, and also has great vision and the good.
No.
Yeah, pretty much. And the good of the people at heart. Surely was the one who gave you permission to enter the chasm, then. Maybe? In that case, would you mind letting me see your papers? I guess you don't have that either. Well, Miss Ganyu works at Yujing Cheris, supporting the Kaching directly, the Chising directly, so I'm sure her opinion would be in lockstep with theirs. You at least have her permission, don't you? Actually, you know what? We could have just asked Ganyu to sign off on this. I can, go look for her right now. So, you've come at a bad time. This is really not the season to be visiting the chasm. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is still working on eliminating a great safety hazard within, so this is still very much a danger zone. If you have been commissioned by some merchant to urge us to open the mine faster, then I suggest you read the report I submitted to Shenglong Hall carefully. What's this person talking about exactly? You still owe Lan Mura for drinks, don't you forget that. Oh, so that's what you're here for. Alright. These adventurers, can't ever trust them to come out and speak their minds. Alright then, if you have any questions, ask away. I will answer them, provided that I know the answer. Could you tell me more about the chasm? Right, so about the chasm. If you don't intend to leave just yet, you're free to explore the area a bit, but please do keep your actions within the remnants of Liyue's laws and statutes. I should mention, though, that there are places that I highly recommend you avoid. For example, the great mine in the center of the chasm has had a 7-star array cast over it. By which I mean exactly what I say. It is a sealed place over the area by the Chising. Well, that's quite the clear explanation. As for the focal point of the array, it lies in the bedrock keys surrounding the area. They were placed by the Chising themselves, connected in a series that affects the energy flow through the array. The area around the bedrock keys have been abnormal amounts of geo-elemental coalescence. It's almost as if the thing beneath yearns to finally emerge. Never mind me. I was just talking to myself. So yes, that's how things are. Please do not, and I repeat, do not go near the 7-star array, and don't even think about going down there to explore. The bedrock keys are definitely not losing structural integrity, and the surrounding areas are most certainly not plagued by any strange geo-elemental convergences. So please, don't you think of doing anything at all. But, I knew what you're going to ask. There are most certainly no precious treasures down there, nor are there any prehistoric fossils to be had, and banish any thoughts you have about giant ancient ruins. Yes, please do not bear any fruitless expeditions towards this place. The way you're saying all this is super suspicious. Not even mushrooms will grow down there, nor are there any wish-granting stones, and there are definitely no sailors who grow strong just by eating mushrooms. Again, do not get your hopes up. Yeah, sure. There's no need to be so fierce. Anything else I should look out for? I suggest that you go speak to Shaxiong first. She is an adventurer hired by the Ministry and was once a miner here. She knows the chasm's geography like the back of her hand. Also, let me write you a certification real quick. When she sees it, she'll know that you are trustworthy. That said, I must warn you that she is definitely not the sort of person who has trouble standing still, and definitely has no thoughts of undoing the array and having a look underground. So there's no way that she would ever put a team of idle adventurers together to brazenly enter hazardous areas. As such, you can forget about asking her to help you enter the chasm's mines. Got it. Did you really? As long as you understand, we're good, in which case I won't take up any more of your time. Aha. Interesting. I have more important things to do. Like the unexpected thingamajiggy. Complete. Oh, I have to complete the world quest for that. God, I haven't done one of these in like forever and a half.
We'll need more where that came from.
That wasn't hard at all. Not how I thought it would play out. Heyo! Ah, it's you. Hello there. Moonin was the one who introduced me. This is his... Yes, forget that sheet of paper. I already know who you are just fine. That Moonin, all he does is put on airs and write papers. Everything's gotta follow this or that procedure and all that tripe. You know, stuff that makes you look important. I couldn't care less for that stuff. In any case, your name is already well known throughout the Adventurers Guild. Never mind any of your contributions to Liyue. Well, this is me we're talking about. That's right, we're the legendary... Oh, whoops. That's right, we're the legendary duo, Crimson and Paimon. Of course, many new recruits of the guild have heard of your exploits on Dragonspine from Iris. That includes me, you know. Piercing the frigid blizzard to open a path, discovering an ancient forgotten kingdom beneath the ice and frost, reaching the perilous summits, confronting the great change that overcame that place with a mortal frame. The things you've experienced, the obstacles you've overcome, the truths you've uncovered, they can be summed up in one word: adventure, true adventure. Precisely. Wow, this is actually quite shock to Paimon. Are we really that awesome? And this isn't even mentioning the great battle you had with that sea monster on the Jade Chamber. Whoop, I did not mean to spin that fast. Whoa. Now, I wasn't there to witness it, mind you, but I haven't missed a single telling of that story. Huh, so there are stories about us too? Of course, they are popular in the city, you know. If you ask me, I'd say that Tea Master Li Su and Iron Tongue Tang are both good at their own way, but I just prefer Iron. Oh, don't worry, I get it. Iron Tongue's style is definitely not for everyone. I do sometimes find that his choice of words and phrases feature too much slang. But as for Liu Su, he takes a while to get going, you know. Sometimes you're there for 2 hours before you start going, oh hey, this is pretty good. Some people like that style, but I find it uninteresting. And if you mean to say that this is just a story and it won't get stale, let me just say this. If this were food or drink we were talking about, it would surely go bad if we wrapped it up and covered it for half a day without opening it. I think I said that I wasn't all that interested in storytelling. Yeah, we don't really know what you mean by all this. Sorry. I got a bit too excited there and didn't really consider if you were interested in what I was saying. Still, since you're here, Crimson, are you here at the Choosing's behest? Did Moonin end up revealing some more information to you? You know, like... Don't touch the bedrock keys. There's nothing under the chasm. He won't help you. You know, stuff like that. Repeated over and over. Moonin did indeed tell us all that. Huh. Well, he didn't scare us. Indeed. He wasn't doing that at all. Eh? So all the things he mentioned are true? Munin is, in the end, a specialist hired by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Even if he wanted to ask for help, there's a lot that he's not allowed to reveal in public. So he can only warn us, and thus impart the means of getting into the chasm to you in a roundabout way. In essence, when he says you shouldn't, he really means that you can. What a weird guy. In any case, you also mentioned that he wrote you a certificate and told you to come find me. That note which you now carry means that you have the authorization to travel through the chasm without any obstructions, of course bearing any personal intervention by the Chising. And the fact that he suggested that you find me means that I should tell you the way into the depths of the chasm. Yeah? What a convoluted way of hinting. Well, for what it's worth, I apologize for all the covering up that we're doing, but trust me, we have a very good reason for doing so. While the thing that they dug up under the chasm is truly abnormal, our investigations cannot be done with too many pomp and ceremony, lest the people be alarmed. That is the Chising's standing order. As which, we can only function under the cover of a no-entry order, secretly gathering explorers and scholars to enter the chasm and conduct investigations. This is all to, if necessary and where possible, stave off the crisis that festers beneath the earth. So all the people at the encampment were... That's right, they were all brought on as support staff. They're all pretty reliable, well, mostly. That you came here is also no coincidence. More than one big shot in the Chising has already recommended that we enlist your aid, and honestly, we've little reason not to comply. In any case, it is also said that your aid is not necessarily difficult to enlist. Doesn't that mean that we are being tricked? Well, Paimon, time to leave. That's right. Don't you treat us like a bunch of idiots. Please wait. I was just passing on my superior's message. Those were her words, not mine. Just, let me take those words back, alright? Come now, this is a Chising we're talking about. They won't shortchange you for your aid. I don't exactly need help putting up missing person posters this time. Then why don't you ask for something else this time? Well, if we could mitigate the safety hazards in the chasm, any underground treasures or valuables will be given to the one who discovers them. This is a special privilege given by the Chising, just for the two of you. Really? No tricks now? And Paimon's treasure time begins once again. Well, you see, the chasm is such a big place. Just imagine how much treasure there's going to be down there for our taking. Alright. Can we safely say that you accepted this commission then? Alright, well, I'll do it for you, Paimon. That's right. Again, let me apologize for wasting your time on all of these other things. Let's get down to business, shall we? If we wish to enter the chasm, we first need to find an avuchant made from a material known as lumistone. Only with it can we move in the dark down there. Only those with visions can use the thingamajiggy. But considering that you can use elemental energies without a vision, it's my guess that you should have no problem making use of the thing. So where do we find this thing? It's in a warehouse just to the south. The warehouse is well guarded, so it should be pretty secure. Just come back once you've gotten a hold of the catalyst. There's so much going on. Come on, no one's guarding this place at all. Oh, never mind. Found the treasure hoarders. Crap, we've been discovered.
Witness my great undertaking. This moment will be frozen in time.
Damn, didn't finish them all. Are there more? I'm assuming that's the thing I need. But apparently there's a treasure hoarder somewhere. There you are.
Cool it. I got careful. Burst forward. I got careless. Freeze.
I don't know what they're saying. I don't really care. Boop. Key site, bedrock. No, nothing. We're back, you big liar! Huh? Me? What happened? No one was guarding the warehouse at all. What do you mean? What do you mean it's well guarded? That shouldn't be the case. When I was guarding the place, the treasure hoarders wouldn't even dare come near it. Wait a moment. Who did you say was guarding the warehouse again? Me? Well, are you guarding it right now? Well, come on now. Which adventurer in their right mind would let themselves get tied down with such a boring task, am I right? Right. Well, putting your derelict of duty on one side for the time being, let's talk about how we'll undo the array instead, shall we? Right. Honestly, I'm not too sure how the bedrock key works, but you can start from looking into the cage-shaped geo-elemental formations over there. What is that? These strange formations have been puzzling the Ministry of Civil Affairs for some time now. They seem to have grown up from the bedrock of the chasm over the last 2 years, and their proportions, or the proprieties, are very similar to those of the thing underground. We say this because they can undergo the same kind of disintegration under the influence of the anomalies. Later, Yuxing's Hall investigations revealed that they have been absorbing geo-elemental energy from the surroundings, slowly eroding the structure of the bedrock keys. It is a most ominous phenomenon, almost like something is consensuously trying to break the seal of Ray. We have to clear them out twice every month, but they will always grow back quickly, and they have grown back quicker over time. Perhaps that thing below is growing restless, and that is why the Chising has sent us to investigate. Aha. I'm assuming since this is here, this is important. We'll use this to do that. Well, as for how we should remove the bedrock key here, we could try hitting the formations and use the shards they release to affect the bedrock keys, perhaps. Can I beat it up? Oh, wait. Aha. Sweet. Okay, I figured it out. Shut up, lady! I put 2 and 2 together. That is not how I expected it to go. Ooh. I did a thing. Well, that should do it. Haha. Aha. Cool beans. You undid the bindings of the bedrock key so easily. Guess we were right to put our faith in you two. I'm quite sure we just damaged public property. Union has already set a damage report ahead of us, so technically the bedrock keys were damaged before we arrived, not after. Well, that leaves 4 more that we need to handle. Ah yes, I've drawn a basic diagram that shows where the 3 of the 4 are. I hope it will be of use to you. In a circle, I can do that. As for the last one, honestly, I'm not very sure where it is anymore. After the miners were dismissed, there was a seepage incident in the mine. Seepage incident in the mine, causing the cylinder to be submerged under the waters. In any case, just settle the other 3 sites. We'll meet up after that and think about what to do next. Not coming along with us? Not this time. I was originally assigned to guard the warehouse, but thanks to my slip-up, I nearly let the treasure hoarders in there. Honestly, I'm already in your debt for not reporting my error. Things could get bad if Munin catches me and puts me on the trail for some errors again. So I'll just stand guard as I should, for now. Still, I believe that this riddle will be no match for the 2 of you at all. Ugh. So much reading. Ooh, and there's a Sealy. Bye, friend. You're fine. I'm gonna worry about the Sealy.
Another test subject.
I don't necessarily care.
A reward on the road.
Ow! You dick.
Dodge this.
Freaking spiders. Here's one of the keys. Let's blow it up. I will, as soon as I figure out where the thingamajiggies are. Oh, hi. Damn it! Yes, blowing shit up. Right?
Lightning slash.
Go down. Damn it! Got it. There's one down here. Can you stop for a second? I'm trying to hit this. Fine.
Retribution. Freeze. Moment of birth.
Sees here's angry Crimson back us up. It's okay. I'm I'm just slightly annoyed because these guys are making things very difficult. There. Yeesh. See, that could have been so much easier to solve if it wasn't for the fucking slime. Oh look, another Sealy. Hi, friend. Where you gonna go? Oh! That was not what I expected.
A reward on the road.
That's dangerous! Discovered that a little late. Damn. Not how I meant to do this. Where is... Ooh. Okay. Let's check that out. Where do you lead me? Aha! This is where you lead me. Oh, that's so cool looking. I like how it repairs itself. Nice.
Oh, so sorry.
Paimon remembers that so-and-so said to do this thing in order to make the thing work.
Cool it.
Hi. You're going to go down very fast. think I saw a Sealy down here. I did see a Sealy down here. Ow! Ow! Rude.
I'll keep this close.
In places where I could easily get you, or... Damn it. Do you come to a point where... Ah! Haha! I don't need an archer.
A reward on the road.
I'm assuming it's gonna be up. Yep, I was right. It is up. Hi, bye! Oh, ew. This is gonna suck. This is gonna be annoying. There's a Sealy down there. Cool. Where's the last one? There.
Better than nothing.
Where is... would there happen to be a thingamajiggy that I need in this area? It's a very good question. Nope, can't beat that up. I like how these guys are trying really hard to fight me and I'm just like running around in circles being like, nah, no thanks. I don't wanna. Now!
Dodge this.
I will, because I'm gonna teleport. think she's guarding the device. We're back. The 3 bedrock keys have been destroyed. Shh. What's up all of a sudden? Are there enemies nearby? Enemies? Where? Don't start. It's nothing much. Just the earth shakes, that's all. Oh my gosh. Perhaps the mountain rocks are being disabled by the loosening of the seal. Do you feel it? Not at all. You fly, so of course you don't. That's a good point. I guess it's just a miner's instinct. If you grow up in the mines since you were young, you know a thing or two about the language of the stones. Wait, watch out! Oh, the ground really is shaking. Paimon's having trouble standing straight. You don't stand at all. The shaking stopped? Yeah, looks like it's over for now. Thankfully, we are above ground. If there were mines when this earthquake happened. Hopefully Mooning and the others don't blame us on us. But now that the seal's array power has been greatly decreased, we just need to deal with the last bedrock key. Let's go. It's all the way over there. Dude, I was already all the way over there. There's harbingers here? Why are there harbingers here? Hi, harbingers. You don't see me. Ooh, a Vesta point. Nice. Speaking of which, yada yada something, I don't know. Oh, hey. See, I don't read this stuff because it's like too below, like, and it goes too fast, and it doesn't give me really any time to read it. So I don't necessarily bother. Smack them with the giant rock. Ooh. Very impressive. That should be the last one. With this, the array sealing the chasm has dissipated, and we can explore the area underground. That said, we should probably go and pay Mooning a visit first. Not that he's going to do anything other than scold us, though. You follow her back to the camp. See, what did I say? You weren't guarding the warehouse as you should have at all. You really done it this time. How are you going to resolve this matter, huh? Are you going to take responsibility for undoing the array of your own accord? Can you? You're here. How are you going to explain destroying the bedrock keys? From an authentic point of view, this place looks better without them. If you really wanted to stop me, you would have chased me off some time ago now. You... Alright, you're taking responsibility for this. As for the rest, we'll wait for the Chising to make their judgment first. Don't you worry, Munin. Only gets mad at people who don't care. Otherwise, he's just a worrywart, not a bad person. Well, let's leave this crappy temper aside first. Once you're ready, I'll round everyone up and follow you down into the mines. Our purpose this time is to reach the deepest level of the chasm, map it, and investigate the source of the anomalies. Yes, I almost forgot. Welcome to the Chasm Exploration Team. If you'll allow me a bit of your time, let me introduce you to the team. This is Kadive, a scholar specifically called from Samaru. His specialties are ores and biology. He's the exploration team's leading man, well, in scientific and financial matters at least. This is Jinyu, who's in charge of safety. The repairs and maintenance of any facilities we use, and our security is ensured by her. And this is Talising. He's a bard from Mondstadt, and goodness knows why he insisted on coming down here with us. Also, perhaps you'll discover new allies once you get down into the mines, eh? Who knows? And last but not least, you have me, the super hands-on surveyor. My job is to help scout the way forward and draw maps, which I'll share with you all, of course. Well, please head over to the crane by the mines once you're ready. Originally, it was meant to transport goods, but it can also bring a few people up and down the mines, no problem. That said, since you have your wind glider, I suppose you'd be fine even without the crane, huh? When the seal is broken. Chasm Spelunkers. I'm curious about the chasm. It smells like food. I might stop soon too. We'll get into the chasm, and if it doesn't automatically throw me into a battle, we'll probably stop there so that I can eat, because I'm hungry. And I can smell dinner being made. That's cool. Oh, that's not spooky at all. Going down! Don't be one of those situations. Okay, cool. It's not one of those situations. Phew, the air sure is familiar. It's been a long time since I came down into these mines. Don't get careless, Xiang. Chiang. I, for one, smell something unfamiliar. I mean, we couldn't jump straight down. Maybe we were just distracted by the swaying of the crane? You've spent too much time above ground. Paimon doesn't smell anything at all. Do all of you miners have such keen noses? A lack of a good nose could forfeit your life down here. That said, we should all still be fine. The finches are still quite lively. Look, the limosphere has grown all the way down here too. That wasn't the case the last time we came down here. Oh, wow, that really did happen. Let's go have a look. You know, it feels like someone just stole Paimon's thunder. Good. You don't need thunder. What is that? Is that an enemy? What are you? A firefly? I don't know what that does! Oop. Up. Nope. I guess not. To think that Lyman Spar would appear so close to the surface, I was always of the opinion that these things would not appear in more structurally vulnerable locations. They are fragments of that thing underground, traveling up the veins to the rock before finally arriving here. Hey, stop sprouting nonsense. They were originally rocks from the local area, which is why they became like this. They just underwent some kind of transformation process and formed crystals, that's all. The analysis that the Chasm commissioned us to conduct reveal that they are by and large made by ore from the local area. They've just been affected by some outside force, thus creating these strange crystals. Huh, look over there. That crystal looks like the thingamajiggy that you have with you, Crimson. Wow, I can read. Thank you for the lurk, Tentacle. Why don't you take that Lumistone thing and have a look, Crimson? That's right. The thing is made of the same materials as the crystals. That these formations will thus naturally react to one another on account of that similarity. That's pretty amazing. Haha, that's all you have to say? Don't fight, you two. We're not fighting. Yeah, we're not. Oh, what I mean to say is that it doesn't matter whether you're fighting or not. Name and I need to set up a temporary camp up ahead, so don't run off while we're doing that. These crystals we discovered will be very useful for our subsequent exploration. If you find anything after this, please make sure to contact me. My skills haven't rusted away just yet, so I can help you process some of the raw ore. I believe it will proved quite useful to you on your adventures. And also, don't fight, alright? Got it. Understood. That's a good pair of kiddos. I'll get you some candy later. Anyway, if you find anything strange nearby, please report it in a timely fashion. Actually, do you remember what Jinyu said the last time about Uncle Hay? I haven't forgotten, and since you're here, Crimson, could you help me out once again? Uncle Hay is our senior here in the mines. Several years ago, he was one of those who went missing when the Chasm miners were dispersed. He's hard of hearing and may not have heard the alerts. The pensions from Hussein Hall and Xinglu Hall are quite generous, and his family has already long arranged for his funeral. But although I'm not much of a believer in the supernatural, I can't help but feel he's still alive down here somewhere. He really was an old hand, whether to it be avoiding disasters in the mine, how to escape, how to wait for rescue. He knew it all, taught me a lot of it too. That's why I believe that he must be alive in here somewhere. Even now, I won't give up searching for him. I'll point you to a few places where he was sighted before we dispersed. Who knows, you might still be able to find some clues there. As for me, I'll be exploring the deeper parts of the mining caverns. Oh yes, don't forget your candy now. Stay safe. I'll be fine. It's not like I'm an amateur or anything. You don't need to worry about me. When you have the stone, it will provide a luminescence if it contains energy. Perhaps the stone relies on a uniquely aligned environment, however, and as such only works within the underground mines. Certain special devices and creatures such as lumen lamps and luck light flies can be used to replenish the lumistone energy. Perhaps someone in the exploration team can strengthen the power of the thing. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I see. But for now, we'll call it there. Because I'm hungry, and I think there's food. And food food is good. So we'll get back to this again tomorrow. But that's kind of a good stopping point. Plus, my neck hurts. And I have other things I gotta do. So I thank you all for hanging out with me. We'll continue doing exploration stuff next time, tomorrow probably, at some point in time. Now that there's a whole bunch of stuff to do in Genshin, and I'm still ignoring Enokomiya, which is another thing that I need to do. But this stuff is a little more important because it relates to our brother, I think. That's my assumption. So yeah. And I have stuff I gotta do. I need to finish prepping for Friday. Is what I need to do. Okay, let's see. So you rated Jerry yesterday. JJ is playing Kirby. Kevin is playing Planet Zoo. Who do we want to raid? Let's raid JJ. JJ's a precious bean. We'll go raid JJ. Okay, awesome. Thank you everybody who lurked. I super appreciate you. Thank you everybody that hung out with me in chat today. I super appreciate you. If you're subscribed, copy that first message. And if you're not subscribed, copy that second message. Thank you for dropping those, Dr. D. I super appreciate. So yeah. We'll be playing some more Genshin Impact tomorrow just because I'm kind of curious about all the jazz that's going on. So Genshin Impact might be the main game that we're playing on this channel for a hot minute. And then like eventually I'll figure out what else to play, but Genshin's going to be like my life for the next couple of who knows how long. Anyway, I super appreciate you all hanging out with me. Make sure you get something to drink, nom, stretch, stand up, give some love to JJ, and all that fun jazz. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Get the good snoozes. Have a wonderful day in the daytime and all that jazz, and I'll see you next time. Bye!